Hey guys, hello. Sorry I had the mic muted. Hello. New game? Yeah. As the title states, I am working on a overview. Need to beat the game like one more time. Something unlocks after beating it 3 times, I think. Probably not. It's made by one person. Would not expect online. It's a lot harder to do online when you're indie. Even harder when you're the only person working on the game. It's pretty difficult. I wouldn't expect. It would be nice. Maybe somebody will help him. I talked to him yesterday. Said that there's going to be a patch on the weekend that will nerf things a little bit, because he basically said what I suspected, which was that when you make a game by yourself, or when you make anything by yourself, you don't have the experience of the people that are going to consume it, right? So he's been fighting these bosses for years. Now, granted, after I did like a little bit of grinding, I haven't had much problem with the bosses, but I told him, not everybody that plays this is going to be a beat-em-up sweat, right? Like, not everyone who plays this is going to be super passionate about beat-em-ups like I am. Like, I put up with this game's rough spots and sometimes the poor balancing because I love beat-em-ups. But you can't make it too difficult, otherwise, you know, people won't stick around. Virtue Unlimited project, good. Yeah, I put up a couple videos of it, but I don't think I have an overview up for it. Go look on my channel. I put up a couple videos, but the game came out when my computer was in the shop, so the game came out when my computer was in the shop, so I don't have any overviews up for it. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. Just go buy it, to be honest. Yeah, if you want to check it out. I did put up some videos for it a couple months back. I don't want any of these, man. It's worse than what I already has. Yeah, if you can look past the screaming anime VTubers, it's a good game. It's the closest you'll get to Mega Man Zero. It is a really good Mega Man Zero clone, and there's like none of those, so definitely worth playing. They just added some DLC for it, like last week, I think. break. Very boring. This guy doesn't do any melee attacks either. That's the other problem. This boss sucks. Armor. Yes, please break the shield. Please make this stupid shield. Takes too long to break. Please don't put the shield up again. Just die. Thank you. Lame boss. Other bosses I've got down pretty well, but that guy is zero fun to fight. Tales of Arise boss. game definitely does get easier after you grind. And I told the developer to make it a little bit easier to start, and he said that he agreed. He basically said that he has been fighting these bosses, you know, probably thousands of times to make this game, which is understandable. You don't have anything else to go off of. That's definitely a thing that happens in solo dev. So, if looking at this, the first stream I did, apparently I'm not the only one that felt it was too difficult. The game it definitely does open up, but definitely some benefits to solo dev, but you don't have anybody else to really bounce ideas off of. Merchant just raised the prices because he was annoyed. This game's a little bit too real. And mildly annoyed. Here, I'm gonna double the prices. Very accurate to the current situation. Yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm not making enough money. I'm gonna double the prices. There you go. Realism. He had junk anyway, so screw him. Don't have anything I want. You can take his high prices and sell it to somebody else. Fries at McDonald's are like $6 now, unless you get the deal. Alright, last boss. Last new boss. As I already did the first two. So let's see how this boss is. How do I do this? I can't get any more meter. Well, at least I know how to do this now. Seems like you need 4 bars of meter, and the AI won't. The AI is not programmed to do it. If she would give her the mana, I could do it. it's kind of dumb. I figured out the secret, but I didn't know there was a condition. Thought it would just be like a fight or something. I'll have to go back there with another block of mana, I guess. That's definitely how you get one of the secrets, though. Replay value in this is pretty good. Plus the bosses are kind of unfun. Hopefully they'll tweak it a little bit. Less frustrating. Can I do this one? Oh, it only gave me a coin. Well, still good though. Could probably get some good bonuses after this. Shot him. Must have like 20 coins now. It's gonna be a pretty fruitful run. Who's the last boss? Really? You're gonna make me parry them? Ah, come on, man. It's definitely more difficult than the other two. Not in a fun way, though. The parry and archer. Come on. Even the shield doesn't work. Can't bypass it. Comes back. Die. No! Why does it have to have a second form, man? I hate multiple phases. The first one was already not fun. Making you stand there and wait is already not fun. Why does she have to come back? That's not fun at all. Just stay dead. Most of the time when, like, bosses have multiple forms, it's already, you already don't want them to have one. Because they're not fun to fight the first time. boss is standing around and waiting. See why this is needed. Just stay dead. It's already a slog the first time. Especially because they don't stagger properly. They fall to the ground so quick, you can't do anything to them. All the stuff you do to the regular enemies doesn't even work. they just no-sell it. Cool. Let me have fun. Oh well, hopefully I'll get it this time. Yeah, this boss is not fun. Most of the bosses in this game are not fun. They're a chore. Should not have heavyweight classes if they're going to have this much armor. One or the other. At least if I'm playing by myself, you should scale it down, I think. Have even more health now. More of an HP sponge. Not spongy enough already. Alright, well that pays for the deficit. What a shit boss though. Hyper armor and forcing you to parry. Summoning ads. Yeah, give me something that one-shots that boss, because I don't want to fight it. Might be better to take the defense at this point. Might be better to take that than the evade regeneration. I'm not sure how much it's gonna matter though. That boss is just a wall of armor. Went from from barely letting you combo them at all to them being in armor all the time. What's the best thing to do here? Probably keep the armor break. Don't really have any of the good plans. Might help get down the last phase. Alright, let's see. Let's fight this crap boss again. Can't imagine a normal person wanting to play this for a long time. I see the good in this game. But I also am like mega passionate about beat 'em ups. Definitely needs to make it a little bit easier, I think. Not everybody's gonna have this level of patience. Don't want people to refund it. That's usually the first reaction people have. They refund and then they leave a bad review, which for a small game like this is a really bad thing. I definitely need to leave a positive review for this game to say, like, you know, for a solo dev game, it's really good. But This is stupid. Why do I have to parry archers? Regular enemies should not have this. These bosses are just like designed to make you hate the game. I hate gimmicks like this. Why do I need to parry freaking archer? Just kill them. Yeah, just kill all of them at once. Another form after this. No, you don't need to come back. Just die. Just fucking die. You don't need to come back. Health bar's done, you're done. Enough damage to brute force it. GG's. That sucks. That was a pretty good run until the end. So now I know what to expect next time. Yeah, the bosses in this game are definitely an acquired taste. Feels like they're designed for 4-player, and I can see why they would have the armor and the ads and stuff with like multiple players, but I feel like if you play solo, it should definitely be scaled back. Oh, okay, so you unlock a new mode. That's kind of why I wanted to beat the game 3 times when I did the overview. Huh. a lot harder to burst the bosses down now, huh? I'll take the attack. And, we like bursting bosses down around here. Like respecting their movesets. The hard work that was put into their animations. They like bursting bosses down around here. Blasting. I'm gonna try to get that going here. Give me a melee attack? No. I guess not. Now he's doing it. There we go. Oh, this game is great. It's just solo dev struggles. That's like the main thing wrong with this game. The boss fights are just not very fun. Again, they feel designed for like a raid type scenario. You know, playing with like 4 friends of equal skill levels. The problem with that is most people aren't going to have the patience to deal with this. I might get frustrated easily, but I tend to finish things I start. These days, people don't do that anymore. If they get even mildly frustrated, they refund. I think when the game doesn't work, like most PC games these days, that's warranted, but in this case, it's like, I see the vision here. It's just the bosses in plain aren't very fun to fight. A little too gimmicky for a beat-em-up, at least when you're playing by yourselves. Definitely a sleeper hit of this year for me, though. So far, anyway. Yeah. That's why I told him to nerf it. I'm clearing the game before he's done any balance passes at all, but Despite how easily I get frustrated, I do tend to finish games I start, unless I feel they're just real trash. But most people will probably leave this a negative review and refund. So, definitely needs to be adjusted. I'm not the normal kind of person that would play this. I love beat-em-ups. Like, mega passionate about these. I don't really think they need to be buffed. I think that part of the game is fine. They're better than you when you start playing the game, that's the funny thing. I think I'm better than the bots now, but I definitely was not when I started, that's for sure. I think it's good to have them there. This is what I hate about this game, is annoying ads that have armor, and it takes too long to break. It's just not fun, man. This is not fun. They have way too much health. Give them a boatload of HP. Feels like these bosses are like DFO bosses. It's nice that they have hit stun, but they're just not fun to fight. It's too frustrating and annoying. They'll need to get rid of the armor entirely, but like reduce how much of it there is. I'm sorry, but ads do not need to have armor. People already don't like ads as it is. Probably better to max this out here. Max this out so that you can get a better build for doing that, because they just have way too much health. This game's awesome though. Hopefully the next patch will smooth things out. But yeah, beat 'em up wise, the thing I can't stand about the bosses is less the armor. It's more that they just kind of randomly have a heavyweight class. You know, when you combo like fighting games with weight classes. That's why they like don't do that anymore. Most modern fighting games don't do weight classes anymore because it overcomplicates learning the game. and you basically have to play completely differently if somebody plays that character, and then sometimes uh, the matchup is bad. It won't be bad because of your moveset compared to theirs, but because your main combos don't work. Which is why, like, Street Fighter and stuff doesn't do that. I don't even know if Guilty Gear Strive has it, but yeah, weight classes in fighting games is mostly a dead thing. It's mostly just like Smash that has it. But, it's not fun to break the armor. That's like my biggest problem. The armor is already a chore to break, but when you break it, you can't go crazy because they fall so quick. And for the game to have... This game has way more moves in, like, this is the first version of this game, first build. It has way more moves than, like, most of the other beat-em-ups that have come out in, like, the past 5-6 years. So, it's a real shame that you break the armor, and the armor is already kind of a chore to get through in the first place, but then when you break it, you can't really do much to them. So, I hope that, at least for playing solo like this, that he makes it so that they just don't have a weight class. Because it's kind of counterproductive to have the weight class when the bosses are already programmed to break out of the combo, summon adds, and get their shield bar back. Like, should be able to just do a combo that breaks their phase at least. I'm just gonna stick with the phase-based MMO-style boss design. There's no reason to have the weight class. Having both is just kind of weird. But yeah, this game is pretty sick. Hopefully, they'll budge a little bit on some things. And like I said, I do get frustrated easily. I made a community post about that a couple days ago. But you notice I do tend to finish games, right? No matter how frustrated or annoyed I get, I will finish them. But like, these days you can't make a game around me. People like me. Other people also get easily frustrated, but instead of sticking with the game, they'll refund it and give it a bad review. And for like a $10 game made by one person, that's not the kind of thing you want to happen. So I did tell him that yesterday. I sent him an email, and he said that, yeah, he's going to make the first one easier. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what you have to do. Patience and attention spans are like at an all-time low right now. And there's just so many games to play. You can't expect people to stick around and wait for the game to be better. That's why, like, service games die so quick, and it can be really hard to make a comeback if you don't release in a good state. So far, I don't think he's really done any marketing, but yeah, I could totally see people refunding that game after like 20 minutes, which is a shame because it's awesome. It's like the best beat 'em up to come out since Vengeance Hunters. Vengeance Hunters was like Vengeance Hunters and Towerborn were like the only good beat 'em ups last year. Uh, so for it to be on par with that already in early access is pretty impressive. But yeah, you can't these days on Steam with the Steam refund policy has made it a lot harder to make indie games because people will just, if it crashes once or it's the game is buggy or it's too frustrating, people will just refund frame one. Anyway, I think I'm gonna see about getting something to eat. I will do. I'll finish that boss fight next time. I should probably do another run and max out a little bit more, max out the crafting, and try to make a good build because that boss is just way too spongy. And then, like, combo-wise, it's really boring to fight because he falls so quick. All you can really do is just mash the square button. But, yeah, I recommend the game for $10. You're just gonna have to have a lot of patience. Maybe have a human partner to play it with, friend, family member, etc. The game does not have cloud saves currently, so I probably won't play this on the Kitty Sitting stream tonight. I don't feel like transferring the save over and over. uh, I would like to play it over there, but he said that he doesn't have cloud support yet. Let me see. Where is the save located? Let me see if I can find it really quick. Is it in app data or somewhere else? Let me see. Might not be too difficult to get it transferred. Let me see. Is it in documents? It's probably in app data because it's a game maker game. Partner AI should be buffed. No, they're relatively smart. They're smarter than they should be. They're smarter than a lot of other games I played. They play better than you at the start. I think that's pretty impressive for a solo developed game. The AI is pretty smart. At the beginning, you kind of have to rely on them because your stats are so bad. I'd probably give that game a couple patches. It's gonna be like one of the best beat 'em ups this year. I mean, unless we get the Rushing Beat X this year, that's like the only other one I'm really looking at right now. Is Rushing Beat X is like the main one I'm super excited for. It looks about on par with Wendigo Blue, like really solid game mechanics. I'm trying to find the save file right now, see if I can maybe transfer it over. Let me look at app data here. Oh, I found it. All right. Well, I guess I'll try to copy that. Maybe play it tonight. Who knows? I'm gonna figure out lunch, and there definitely will be a kitty sitting stream tonight, but it may not be Wendigo Blue. Probably PGR, Blaze Blue, Graces. I probably got enough of a menu tonight without Wendigo Blue, because now I'm getting close to having a stronger file. I don't really feel like doing the copy and paste stuff. It's too much of a pain. I'll see if I can get it tonight. If not, we'll play other games tonight. I'll see you guys later.